had to rethink my approach to parenting. And as I silenced my monkey mind, because my mind was always going, it helped my child.
I was really concerned with doing things very idealistically, I guess. I think he has a lot more freedom than most kids in some ways, but in other ways I guess I'm overprotective for certain things. He might have some other opinions about it.
You know, I think you can get a little too worried. And Colin will tell you, he thinks I'm a freak enough. I'm like a Lysol, bleach, don't let Bennett go outside without his socks on. But I figure I played in the sand, and I had a metal swing set and metal trucks, and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll survive.
I originally became vegetarian when I was about 13, about his age, but I think I became vegan later on because the more I thought about the different industries that produced any animal products, dairy products and stuff, and I just felt there was a lot of cruelty and a lot of toxic practices, drugs and hormones. And
as far as meat goes, like actual meat, you know, tuna, bacon, whatever it is, that I won't eat. But, you know, like maybe if there was, you know, ice cream, I'll eat ice cream. Who wouldn't?
We definitely try to use organic foods, and we make our own baby food.
cayenne pepper that we grew, we're drying it.
I thought it was me actually, 'cause
As a kid, when she first changed it, I thought, oh crap, this is terrible. She's taking away my junk food. And now, I mean, as you noticed, some of the desserts we gave you tasted just as good as the typical junk food.
We just say if we want to give her broccoli, we steam the broccoli and then we put it in the blender and then put it in ice cube trays and put it in the freezer. And then every time we feed her, we just pop out one of the cubes from the ice cube tray and then pop it in the microwave and it's ready to go. So
From what I've read, it's very important to have a more alkaline body than an acidic body if you want to have excellent health.
Normal shopping list. I've got my shopping list. Let me tell you.
Wheat is an acidic food. Dairy products are acidic.
Frozen dinners, yogurt, noodles, tomato soup,
Sugar is acidic.
sugar, granola bars,
Corn is acidic. Alcohol is acidic.
easy stuff. Anything easy. Corn dogs are like a mom-friendly kind of food.
And so basically from my life, I've eliminated all those things.
a lot of my ideas about parenting have just been kind of to let Sofie direct, you know, how her day goes.
It's a meteor, said Pamela. No, never mind. The scanners say it's metal.
Eiden's been homeschooled all of his life until this year.
Should I go get it? Sure, it's always good to get some new material down here in the lab. A lot of the times I write stories. Science fiction is common. Eventually, you know, I have a bunch of stories going. Most of them are like only chapter 3 at the most. That one I decided I'll keep it. And, you know, that one I'm the farthest in since it was the first one I did.
In Sofie's life, you know, she has 2 educators as parents. And so I think she'll get enough supplemental instruction at home in terms of just informal and formal and assistance with homework and things like that, that I don't think she's going to suffer at all because she's in the public education system, even if it is flawed.
I think that unfortunately when you have a situation that's like perfect, when they're that, you know, like I could do anything I want with him. He can have all organic, he can have whatever. In 2 years he's gonna have friends and he's gonna go to daycare and they're gonna feed him whatever crap they have in the fridge.
When we went to look at a supposedly alternative kindergarten for him, they were serving really nasty, toxic food like white bread and stuff like that.
He's gonna have friends who eat burgers from McDonald's and he's gonna go out to dinner with them and their mom's gonna buy him lunch, you know, Happy Meal or whatever. So I can do whatever I want with him at home, but he's gotta be able to live in the world.
I think if I could go back, you know, and change that decision my mom made, I might have decided to go to public school, because
In the beginning, or
in the beginning, I guess.
Bennett will not go to public school.
as I think I've exposed him to a lot more than other kids might be exposed to at different ages.
I mean, it could even be charter. I just want 16 kids or less in a classroom. I want them to call me if he doesn't show up. I want him to be held accountable not only to himself but to us and to his future.
And conversely, protected him from certain other things.
I tried dragging her to her room. I tried taking things away from her. I tried taking snacks away from her. I tried shouting at her. All the things that parents try.
The food made me crazy, and you can't see it on this door, but in my old house there would be kick marks because I'd kicked the wall.
You know, there are a lot of different competing parenting philosophies, and I think you can take or leave them, or take bits of this and pieces of that and put it all together and be a successful parent.
As far as my experience parenting Eiden has been bonding with him as an infant, keeping him really close to me, never doing the thing like never making him cry in another room and learn how to get himself to sleep.
One day she was having this horrendous fit, and this was after I'd begun doing the yoga.
She tried to get me to calm down because I'd have tantrums, and she'd start yelling and I'd start yelling, and it'd just be a whole yelling fight thing.
And I said, you know, I know you need to do that. And so I'm going to go over here and sit in the floor and breathe. And she stopped.
It's so hard because nowadays, like if Bennett says a really bad word and I hit Bennett on the butt, even gently, and someone sees me, they can call the police.
He'll tell me if he thinks I'm being unfair, if I'm doing a bad job, and I don't, you know, if he says, you know, it was unfair what you did, Mom, I don't say, well, I'm the mom and I get to decide. I'll listen to him and say, okay, you know what, you're right.
The problem with it, I think, is that it puts too much control in the kids' hands. Because they know that they only have to respect you to a certain point.
Motherhood is an awakening. It was like a miracle to me.
It just means putting someone else first. Someone else first for the first time, but all the time.
I think every mom is a traditional mom. I don't know what alternative mom is, because when you're a mom, you're a mom. You feed them, you clothe them, you're a mom.
This is where we have receiving seeds.